don't put a rap on that, man. I be every time I hear it, man, I be like ready to. Well, but then I realize that I can't rap. Yours truly, Ozzie Oz, your man, Mr. Ripper. We're up in this piece one more again. Media Cartel giving you the know. If you don't know, now you know. What's popping with you, baby?
Man, what's up, man?
Same old ish, different hour, different things. And yes, it's a lot in the news that we.
Oh man, another crazy week, huh?
I don't even know where to begin.
We might as well start off with what's on everybody's mind.
What's that?
What the fuck?
And he like, yeah, we dive in.
What the fuck little Ozzie had on?
Woo! Did you see old boy that gave him the start roasting him? It was a little
No, I ain't see that.
It was a little young cat that was roasting him. To my nigga, you look like a goddamn used tampon. Motherfucker looked like a order of McDonald's fries on your head with a. He was just. I can't think of all of them, but he was just going.
Oh, what, on Twitter?
Yeah, I think it. No, he did it on like what's one of them? I think
Snapchat.
It's Snapchat or whatever.
Oh, okay. Instagram.
Yeah, but
he responded.
I don't know.
Man.
I just saw the one where he was joning him.
And I don't give a fuck what that nigga say. That's a motherfucking purse.
Yeah. You trying to play it off, dog? That's
now it's not really him. I mean, before.
Nah, I mean
he got that. It had been a controversy about that damn bag. That's what they calling it.
The man bag.
The designers are calling it the man bag, but
yeah,
me seeing him with it.
Yeah.
What's the word? Clutching it like he was clutching it.
Yeah, like, bro.
What's the word I'm looking for? Enforces that's a fucking purse.
That's a purse. Yeah.
And I see a strap.
Right.
That's a purse, man.
Okay, now you've clowned me many times about my cargo bag for my
you took
my
that
laptop.
shit off of there though. You took that shit off of there.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that I was like, okay, because it's kind of heavy. You just don't.
And you wasn't holding like that either.
Yeah, but he's holding it like a purse.
Like a bitch. Like a bitch on a purse.
My shit was around the shoulder.
He on like a bitch that got a half a pint of vodka, a backup weave, backup stack of weave in there.
Right, backup rubbers. And,
Yeah.
and two rolled up blunts already.
I don't
fire. I ain't gonna let this go.
I don't give a fuck.
Ain't no money in the purse, but you ain't gonna get my weed.
Yeah. A little quarter weed bundle.
Right, exactly.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
And then the shirt. I mean, the shirt, that's even worse. And then he gonna talk about, that's the $2,500 shirt.
Bro.
That make it even worse, nigga. You paid for that shit?
Exactly. That shit look like straight. Ain't no. I ain't gonna even say Goodwill. That look like straight, like somebody spilled some red Kool-Aid on it. And that ain't even tie-dye design. Mm-hmm. That shit was ugly.
You paid $25 for that?
$25 was too much.
I believe they put that shit in the Goodwill. Homeless people wouldn't even fuck with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That shit was effed up, man. But hey, to each his own. He's trying to.
Okay. Now we said clowning the nigga and everything, but
right.
In actuality, we already know what time it is. And the truth is, he's not doing numbers.
Right. Mm-hmm.
He's having trouble. His record label is scared.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because they have put a lot of money. I wouldn't necessarily behind him, but because of him, Drama was able to get a lot of money
up front.
Yeah. And they gave him a complete studio.
What happened?
Oh, no, a little technical difficulties. We back.
All right.
And they gave him a complete studio. A lot of, like you said, a lot of money up front.
Right.
And so far, he had the hype. I still say he got a little hype, but he hasn't been able to produce
like they
earnings.
Right. Exactly.
That's what he hasn't. And so, really, in reality, he's just doing the attention grab. So they doing that little gay thing. They probably even told him, hey,
gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, look how much attention Lil Yachty got from doing two dudes kissing on his cover. So
right, exactly. And Lil Yachty say
they using it for money, man. Yeah. It's all a money thing.
Dog, I'm once again like I told you, I I don't burn the youngsters. And like you say, music transitions and changes. But it's like, well, Ozzie got a couple. Like I say, I'm starting to hear more yachty things that I'm going, okay, I'm seeing it. But the whole point of me saying that is, what is the deal with the trolling? I mean, why if you had good music or you just continually put out good music, you wouldn't have to do all the gimmicks.
But that's the thing. We talked about it before in the podcast. Is we're in the era now where artists aren't necessarily known for their music. They're more known for the antics.
The antics and their Instagram numbers.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the problem is it doesn't really act equal pay for the record label.
Right. But yeah, this is true. In and out. But I guess it's new time, new era is the bottom line. Speaking of good music, we was talking about this before we crunk up the mics. Big Boy.
Yeah.
Album's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah, I forgot the name of this.
Yeah, I forgot the name, but heard a few tracks. Not disappointed, but not like, oh damn, my nigga, he back. What's your feelings on it?
No, I was disappointed. I mean, I really heard nothing.
You like the one with him in what?
A Boomerverse.
A Boomerverse. Okay.
I'm not really feeling it, and
not even the one with him, Killer Mike, and
no, I really prefer that he just stick with what he know, and that's Outkast, him and 3000. I would them to stick together, and even if they had to do like a speaker box type thing.
Ain't gonna happen.
Why you say that?
Andre said that. Well, excuse me, I'm speaking like me and Andre talked last week. But nah, the things I've heard, and like Andre's just, that's not his lane. He like,
Oh, they ain't fucking with rapper, you saying?
Nah, it's like, almost, it's not in his heart anymore. So it's almost like, he likes to rap. He's a prolific rapper. It's just like, I ain't got the thirst to even go and get in the studio and do the thing. So.
Well, I mean, he did, what was the thing that, what was it? It was a show or something. I think he did the soundtrack or something for it. Or the sound, I don't remember, but he had a couple where it was a show, I can't remember.
Yeah.
And I think he rapped, and I was like, damn, he riding, he still got it.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. It's more like he's done it so long, and it's like,
but it was connected with a movie though.
Yeah, it's almost like it has to be that motivation. It's just like somebody going, Rip, we got this big party, and we want you to DJ, but all we got is $50. You love DJing, no doubt, but the thrill is not there. Now, if you go, at the end of it is, you're doing a big party and whomever the artist is that's going to be there, and you have the potential to show off and become that artist's road DJ. You may not get paid anything for the gig.
I'm still not doing that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean,
they know better call me with some shit. Like, that was a terrible example.
Well, and I'm not saying the promoter's telling you that. I'm going, the opportunity, like I was telling you with the wedding thing that I did. It's like, wasn't my wedding, knew they was going to have a crappy DJ. I'm going to go and set up and show out, So one of those type situations.
Because I'm out here, LeVar balling these promoters right now. I'm turning down $1 million deals. I don't give a fuck.
I say yes. Well, I'm still taking 100,000 deals. So how about your boy? I'm still in the radar.
No. But what's up with them shoes? Would you buy them ball shoes, man?
Wow, hell no.
I wouldn't pay for. It didn't even matter. I wouldn't pay for $5 for some Jordans.
Yeah.
I don't pay $200 for those Jordans.
Nah, dog. And they look like Bobos, man. They just
they kind of ugly. Yeah,
and they ain't no kinda.
Yeah,
they about as ugly as little.
I was turned off from the $500 remark, but
okay.
I mean, I don't even pay $200 for Jordans, so it really damn sure ain't for to pay $500 for new.
What was he thinking?
They say he sold 600 pairs. So I don't know what they thinking. I think he's some fools in this world, I guess.
Well, apparently it's at least 600 of them.
If somebody would buy that motherfucking $2,500 shirt, I guess he said somebody would buy the shoes to match.
Well, you think at least it's 600 of them motherfuckers out there.
Nigga, I see nigga in the club now Saturday. $2,500 shirt, got the ball shoes on with the clutch purse,
clutch,
man bag,
clutch Gucci purse, yeah. I mean man bag, yeah.
So bitch, you don't see me? Why you acting like that?
Yeah.
I don't know why these hoes acting funny.
Why they acting funny? Because you look funny. Moving on. Well, it is official that Beyonce and Jay-Z are officially the first. Well, not the first. Excuse me. They're a billionaire couple according to Forbes list.
Yeah, I seen it.
Big ups to them. I'll let your boy.
And thumbs down to Forbes for stretching this shit out.
Yeah,
man.
I was like,
it's getting longer and longer every year.
Yeah, man.
First they'll be like, okay, Monday we got this coming, or they'll drop one like top rapper, and then they'll be like top pop, and then like Friday we'll have blah blah blah.
Yeah,
it's like it'll be like 2 and 3 weeks. They stretching this shit now.
Like they trolling, man. That seems like it's just the new shit.
Yeah. Gotta get them clicks.
Yeah, gotta get them clicks. Gotta get them likes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Solange has said that, when she was young.
Huh?
So, isn't that her name? Solange?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm like, huh?
Like,
how's she relevant? what happened
I
now?
mean, I was piggybacking off of her sister, which she often does.
Where's this going?
But I'm just telling you the news, man. She said as a youth that she was bullied and that she was called ugly as a teen, and it's caused her discomforts over the years.
Now, even though those kids weren't lying.
They were lying?
Were not.
Were not.
Were not lying. They shouldn't have been so mean to her.
Yeah.
But
anyway, moving on.
And now a lot of females finna get mad at me, but I don't give a fuck. I dare to say what should be said.
Okay.
Beyonce.
All right.
Not saying that she's ugly. I mean, getting ugly.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, I'm gonna tell you my personal things. My personal feelings.
Now you do know you're getting ready to open up a beehive.
Yeah, the beehive. They real harsh, but who cares?
Yeah.
When Beyonce first came out,
right?
I was like, young. I was like, oh my God, she the shit. Thought she was the best. Yeah, yes. Other people said that. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Even my personal attraction choice. So. Then, as she got a little more, I think maybe when she started coming out with her solo career,
right? I
was like, she fell off to me. She didn't have the same thing. But a couple albums ago, I can't remember which one. I started feeling it again. I was like, oh, she's back on it. She started looking different. She had a different little vibe to her.
Baby mama glow.
Nah, even right before she had a baby. Okay. So whatever album that was, right before she had the first baby.
Right.
She started. I was like, okay, she's back on it. She's back on it. She getting that look again. I don't know what it was. She was straight. Now
let's call her stylist.
Nah, I'm not saying she's ugly now. She's far from ugly.
Right.
Now I'm starting to see she's back down again on my book. As my attraction list, she's back down again. Now I couldn't figure out what it was for a couple months. I was like, what? I don't have the same attraction to Beyonce anymore. It's like she. Right. So it's not her being pregnant. That had nothing to do with it, because it was before she was pregnant. I was like, she's falling off. I was like, I couldn't figure out, put my finger on it why she was falling off.
So what is it?
I figured it out earlier this week. Something happened, and I think her mama went somewhere, and her mama was there with her husband. They went somewhere, and I figured out she's starting to look like her mama. Yeah. That's what it is. She's starting to look like her mama.
Why you say
It ain't a good look.
Miss Knowles is...
No. Miss Knowles,
Well, so...
You could tell that she was like, she used to be something super raw, but it's not. She's not that anymore.
Back in the days.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, to me, since we're in the beehive or whatever,
she's got that. Miss Knowles she's into the level of that old red bone looking, just like yeah. I mean, that's just me. From a dude who fucks a lot of red bones, but she's got that. She's got the. What happened?
Yeah, it used to be the. Yeah,
she looks like now. She just like the mean old red lady now.
I can't say the mean old red lady.
But that's what happened with Beyonce. She started looking like.
Beyonce has always. She's like you say, she's not ugly by far.
No, she's not.
But I've never seen the Beyonce attraction that everybody else saw. I was like, okay, cute girl.
Oh, so you never had one?
I never.
Okay, so it's like the same way with me with Gabriel Union.
Exactly. Now I think Gabriel Union.
I think she's fine as fuck.
Right.
Nowhere ugly. She's not ugly.
Right.
But I wouldn't fuck her. I'm not attracted to her at all.
Oh, okay.
I've always been like that. And people be like, "Oh my god, I'm
Shame
like,
on you.
But I can see that she.
Right.
I'm not denying. I'm not saying that she's ugly because she's not.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
But I'm just not attracted to her.
Yeah,
I just don't have. But, I mean, so that's how you feel about Beyonce,
right? Exactly. But everybody was like, she's the pinnacle of beauty.
That's how they feel about Gabriel Union too.
Yeah. Oh, she's the, and I'm like, okay, she. Whatever.
Me, when I'm like, oh, that's Gabriel Union.
Right.
The other dude mentioned just like you be like, oh shit, Gabriel Union. That's what I said. Oh, that bad bitch.
Stand up in the chair.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is, and congratulations to her. And if she don't look pretty enough, I guess the bankroll do. So
I'm telling you what's gonna take over. What's gonna break the internet?
What?
The sex of the babies.
When they didn't release the last?
No, I'm just saying when they do.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that just gonna come out and say, "Oh, it's a boy and a girl."
Yeah.
I say when they do drop,
right.
She's gonna do some kind of gimmick or
right, exactly.
She gonna play with the Beehive. She gonna play
right,
with
exactly. Kind of like Jay did in The Shine. He was like when he got twin Mercedes for the new twin babies. I think Andre is kind of like. I know I'm backstabbing.
Oh, he ain't got nothing to talk about. Kind of like Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's like when he does have something to talk about, he does it so slick, and his wordplay. But it's like, it's nothing else like inspires him. Like, let me go and make an album. But if it's something that inspires him to rap, then and like you say, maybe that soundtrack to whatever Andre was working on was like, oh damn. It kind of inspired him.
Yeah, it was. It was an old school type.
Yeah,
so
but if you just let's get in here and do an album, the sun shining, and nah.
Yeah. Jay-Z really don't have nothing to talk about.
Right. I mean,
that would interest me. Put it that way. I'm pretty sure you can talk about something, but I'll just be like,
I think it's like I say, him and Andre it's their wordplay that keeps them on top.
But on the other hand, Kanye has a lot to talk about now. I mean, he just the bullshit he's been through in the last.
Right, but is it going to translate into good music?
I think it will.
His record label.
I think it will because he's crazy, He's just that crazy.
Why you call a man crazy?
I mean, just crazy like crazy work ethic. It's going to translate to his music.
Because you like crazy, like insane crazy, or like crazy as in...
It's going to translate into his work ethic. Okay. It's just crazy. It's going to come out.
Well, speaking of Kanye, he is supposedly working on a new album. He's in like the middle of Wyoming on a mountaintop.
I can understand that.
So,
can you get shit done with the Kardashians?
Oh my, exactly. Sometimes model chicks, or that I ain't gonna even say model chicks. Let's be real. The distraction of women in your life.
Or that too.
And
then women are a distraction,
right?
And then he's got worse because he's not only she's a woman. I mean, she's that woman.
That woman.
She's a Kardashian.
And that's another thing. She's like that's another one of those
stupid shit. It's just stupid shit.
It's like
the shit that's problems to them is stupid. It's stupid. They just be on stupid shit.
Can I just go in the studio and make music?
I don't give a fuck about what y'all doing.
When I ain't making enough money for you to keep buying them purses, cars, and homes and supporting all the rest of it, then you get mad about that. So it's like,
well, not she, because she way richer than him.
No, I'm just saying that's the typical theory of a woman. So it's like I can see why he probably got away from. Like you say, sometimes you need to move away to get focus.
Oh yeah, that is. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is a catch-22 because they be like they want more time, whatever.
Right.
But then when the money gone, you
like,
can't afford that shit. That's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother open door. Well, speaking of money gone, A$AP Rocky house got hit for $1.5 million. It was worth of jewels and stuff. They robbed his house. I think it was in L.A. Don't quote me.
His L.A. house.
His sister. They called his sister coming in threw the gun. She just open the
door for anybody.
Yeah, threw the gun to the head. Bam, give it up.
Like
she had a. From my understanding, she ain't had a safe code.
I don't know what the fuck, but she act like she ain't never been in the hood before.
Hey, well, sometimes you get out the hood and you get relaxed.
Not me.
Well, I say sometimes people move. Okay, excuse me. Let me rephrase my word because I didn't say it right. Sometimes people move out of the hood and get too relaxed. And I ain't gonna lie. I've been in that place before. Moved out and it's like, hey, I ain't got to worry about the gunshots all day. But you still keep that hood mentality no matter where you at. That's a good.
Yeah. Matter of fact, because I was up since about 3, 4, almost 4 this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that good. I don't know. I don't know if it was a big ass truck or something.
Uh-huh.
Came by the house,
right?
And I got burger bar shit. Or if somebody was fucking with my damn front door. yeah.
Nigga like click click. Right,
yeah, I grabbed a stick, got in position.
Right.
Nothing came through. But shit, I was up there all the rest of the night.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Now you're on high alert.
Lurking. Exactly. I was up there lurking all night.
Looking at the cameras, peeking out the door.
Looking at everything. Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I know the feeling.
I don't like. I'm the kind of person. I don't like it to come to me. I like to go get it. I don't like it. Yeah,
I like to hunt. Huh?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't want to be like sitting in the spot where you can't see. I like to be.
Yeah, nah.
I don't want to be see it coming.
We got two different theories on home surveillance because, like I say, when them alarms start going off and those monitors and the cameras pop up and all that stuff, I sit back and preparedness, and I'm going, like I say, because my theory is any thief, if they want it, they gonna try and get it.
Yeah.
So when I bust your ass, I want to make sure that I'm justified. So I ain't gonna go after you. But if you okay, maybe let's just say you happen to be drunk and tripped on the property. I forgot to lock the gate, and you stumbled on, and you was going to use my bushes to piss. I don't necessarily want to kill you, but if you're trying to, you ain't gonna mistakenly take my door for your house, and now that's a little too far. So when I bust your ass, you gonna know why. It ain't gonna be like, well, my son wouldn't have never. He was just drunk and needed to piss. Nah, he pissed all right when he saw that thing in his face. So anyway, let's get off of home surveillance. And speaking of what, good segue. Black youngster put my man in jail over the shooting incident that happened in what was it, South Carolina or North Carolina?
Yeah, CIA.
With the young Dolph shooting of the SUV. They're saying they have rumors to believe that him and 2 other dudes had some gatherings of information to go with that, so that's why they arrested him. I think he goes to court today.
It's always somebody. But it's always somebody snitching.
Now, yeah, I was gonna say, do you think that's an inside snitch, or
somebody
do you think they had
somebody talking?
Hey, but let's be realistic. Niggas do load up bullets without gloves.
Man, somebody talking.
DNA and
it's still even then nigga talking. You ain't gotta tell what the fuck.
Ain't nigga talking. That's evidence talking.
No, I'm talking about. We know Black youngster ain't do the shooting himself. I'm just saying, niggas
got
talking.
Guns. He had them on Instagram.
Niggas talking, man.
Okay, well, it is what it is.
Talking and pointing fingers.
Right. Well, moving on. As we proceed to give you what you need, we're gonna diverse and get back to the mainstream. Not that everybody doesn't know or wants to know, but Bill Cosby speaks.
I was just thinking about that.
About his sex allegations, sexual assault allegations.
His blind ass was like,
it could be racial. It motivated. Racism is a part of what's going on. Okay, let me stop. I'm bad Bill Cosby imitation. But what's your play on it? You think they just lining them up to set them down, or do you think it was old white chicks blame the black guy, or do you think he just fucked a bunch of white chicks?
Man, I care more about if they bring them damn pudding pops back from back in the day. Oh shit!
Can I get a pudding pot before you go to jail?
He get on the brain of pudding pots back. I let him go free.
Well, maybe that was
good.
Maybe that was his inspiration.
Them bitches was good.
You want a pudding pot? I only got the chocolate, but you got to,
Nah, I ain't fuck with the chocolate.
Maybe that was his impromptu for them to do him. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's. I think he's stretching. He
playing blind and
he's doing a lot. But I mean, he's. I don't want to say that he did it. It's possible, but it's like my whole thing is I don't give a damn 8 to 80 crippling crazy. Whether you did it when you was young or man, if you got to do all that to bag a bitch. Drug them just to get you something. Come on, man.
No, that's a whole nother sickness.
That's what I'm saying. Regardless. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Right?
Well, what about your boy, L.A. Reid? They trying to say he got that freaky deaky shit.
Is that the situation with? Now he's leaving the label, right?
Yeah, but they saying he might have been forced out because of sexual harassment.
Well, I mean, L.A. is a staple. It wouldn't surprise me that artists, that you know how this business is.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't surprise me that artists. I'm hoping female artists. Hey.
We talking about not no artists. We talking about like secretaries and people that work.
I was getting to that. I was just using artists, and I wanted to be specific and say, not cross-gendering, but females, pretty much, because of his status. Let's just say it that way. Would throw themselves at him to try and get stuff done and or to move stuff in their favor. Believe it or not, yes, it still goes on everywhere. Pussy has power, and some hoes use it for good. Some hoes use it just to get a Birkin bag. So that's it. It wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know. He kind of seemed like a. If so, that'd be kind of messed up. But he'll bounce back because everybody else in corporate gonna be like, so what? I've fucked my secretary many a times. The wife knows about it. So what the fuck? So I it may be scandal, but not enough to hurt him. Dave Chappelle, on the other hand, apologized for giving Trump a chance. You remember how he did that on?
I've seen it, but I didn't really read into it.
It's basically, like when he first got in, he like, hey, get a cracker a chance. Yeah, you don't know,
Yeah.
He like, nah, this fucking up shit. Basically, now he like, nah, I shouldn't have gave him a pass. But it is what it is. It was more of the joke side. He was like, basically, he said it like, right, because everybody can look fucked up, but they may have good intent. So he like, let's see how it goes. The first 100 days has passed. He like, nah, this cracker fucking up. It's basically, he done fucked up. So that was more of the apology thing for him, not necessarily going, sincerely. Yeah.
Speaking of L's, what you think about Soulja Boy?
There's nothing to think about Soulja Boy, in my opinion, but
not Soulja Boy. My bad. I don't know why I said Soulja Boy. I meant to say Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
Yeah, damn.
So close.
I don't know why I said Soulja
so close to Soulja Boy. You not know the difference. Okay, I'm sorry.
I messed up. No, I actually like Soulja Boy, so I actually like.
Nah,
Bow Wow.
But did him and Bow Wow? They didn't have no beef, did they?
I don't know.
But anyway,
but maybe I don't know.
What the allegations of him getting on the him flying? He had his own plane.
Yeah. See, Soulja Boy's entertaining.
Bow Wow is entertaining.
Not to me. What does he do that's entertaining? I mean, he doesn't do nothing.
No, I'm saying that like on Instagram and all that. I don't know. I don't follow none of them.
I do, but he's not entertaining.
Okay, I don't know from the well. To answer your question, let me backtrack because I'm talking about things that I don't know because I don't follow him. But I watched him on Ebro in the Morning, I think it was.
Oh, that nigga been on everything.
Yeah.
One, he's promoting that show. He's executive producer, but
and
then
the other thing, what is that? Hip hop, growing up hip hop.
Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
The Atlanta version.
Didn't your girl first do growing up hip hop? Russell Simmons. I mean,
yeah.
Russell.
I don't know what happened. Last time I seen her, she was running from somebody that was a stalker. She jumped out the car for some reason.
Yeah, well,
I don't know what happened. I haven't seen another episode of it.
Yeah, it just kind of, that was a messed up way to stop.
Happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
But, yeah, so.
Romeo,
her, Boogie.
What's called one of the girl that was raised at the bars.
Right.
One of the
DeBarge's daughters. Boogie, which is Dame Dash.
Yeah.
He DJs.
Yeah.
And
no, you got that mixed up. That he doesn't DJ. Run DMC's son, not Run DMC, but
Jam Master J.
Jam Master J, Jam Master J's son was on there.
DJ.
And then the other dude was Damon Dash's son. He don't DJ, but he was on there.
Yeah, okay, my bad. But it was kind of, it was different.
I mean, is there something else after that?
That's the last.
I mean, that's the last thing I seen. I was like,
that's been a while back. Yeah, exactly.
But then she came on pregnant, so I'm guessing she's not dead.
Yeah.
But
maybe
what happened?
Maybe the person caught up with her.
I mean, is there?
Okay, that was bad. My bad, Run. My bad. But no, I think I saw an episode after that. It was.
So there is another episode.
Yeah, like one or two, but
I have not been able to download. You need to fill me in because, like, what happened?
The season.
That's all I seen. She was running into the dark.
Yeah, she was. They had a so-called stalker on her. Mm-hmm. She was at I think the one you're talking about. She was at the club doing like the little guest appearance.
And they showed up.
And she left it.
And then somebody was following her, and then she stopped and jumped out the car for some reason.
It was a female.
It was a female.
Female, dyke or what. I'm not politically correct, but the female, she like, I'm just your number one fan. I love you like that. She like,
yeah, it was fucking
like,
weird.
Bitch, you can't do this shit, and especially not now. Then after that, somebody ended up dropping a teddy bear off to her private, like she stays in a hotel suite.
Yeah, the little gated thing.
Right.
Condo apartment.
Yeah, but they end up getting past circumventing.
Yeah. That was before. And it was dirty teddy bear or some shit.
Right, exactly.
It was fucking weird shit. That was before the shit happened in the studio.
So she was kind of just I
seen that part. You supposed to be telling me the part that I didn't see.
Oh, I thought that one was after that because she filed a police.
No, that was before that.
She ended up going to L.A.
No, that's before.
That's before?
Yeah, that's before.
Okay, well maybe that was the last one then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't seen shit after that.
I'm bad with backstories. I have to pull it up.
And what's all the other thing? I'm completely lost on the other thing too. On the other two shows they were good, but I'm lost on the Master P show.
I don't remember the Master P.
Master P, I think called Family Business. Master P, Family Business.
Vaguely.
About him and Romeo. Romeo's
right,
supposed to be taking
exactly.
over.
But I think that was kind of, I don't know. I didn't really get into it. I remember because they kind of touched
they come on these weird channels. So
yeah,
they come on like what's the damn weird channels?
Yeah, the back channel. I don't know, but yeah.
Well, at least in the South they do.
I just saw the only thing with that.
And then it's got and then the other one was I haven't been keeping up with, but it's definitely a good show. The one the Jermaine Dupri show.
The Rap Gang.
Yeah, the Rap Gang.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got.
They on the second or third now.
They on the third season.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second.
Yeah, they finished the third season. I just finished the third season.
Yeah, I'm kind of behind on that shit. The last one I seen had a little Ploopy on it.
Oh God!
And Miss Peach, and Miss Peach won.
Yeah, Super Peach.
Yeah, Super Peach. Okay.
Yeah. So,
well, it was Miss Peach.
Super Peach.
Okay, Super Peach.
So Miss Mulatto won the first year.
No, Miss Peach won. Oh, that's what I got. That's what I'm mixing up. That's what I'm getting the Miss and the Peach. But Miss Mulatto one. I know it was a Miss one. Okay.
The little cute red mixed.
I think she was from Atlanta too.
Yeah, she was from Atlanta.
She was from Atlanta.
She like her mother's
Peach.
I think
Peach was from Atlanta. Miss Peach.
Super Peach was from Atlanta.
I think he called Miss Super Peach and Miss Mulatto from Atlanta. Little Poopy from L.A. right?
Nah, he was from Baltimore. That area.
Okay.
Looking like who's the little dude used to do the magazine.
He down should do look like a young.
I forgot his name.
Yeah. Benzino.
Yeah. Yeah, I say that must be the Baltimore swag.
Yeah.
But so she won that first year.
Mm-hmm.
The second year, it was a
I ain't seen it.
It was a tight run. So I ain't gonna even tell you. I ain't gonna even tell. But yeah, but the whole thing is now. I think starting May, mid-May. So right about mid-May, I think he's doing. Anyway, he's doing
season?
No. He's doing the concert tour.
Oh, concert tour.
Now he did bring back Super Peach. So as Miss Malott, it's all the winners for that year, the 3 winners. He brung back Super Peach. He brung back.
Not Super. You said she didn't win.
I know. That's what I'm saying. This is the concert.
Oh, okay.
He's doing like the Scream tour. He's doing the tour with all the little kids.
Gotcha.
This is it. This is actually tying back into Bow Wow.
That's what Scream tour was.
Right, but I'm tying this back into the Bow Wow that we started off talking. Yeah. But he's doing like a Scream tour with all the kids. He did bring back Super Peach. He brought back some of the ones that was hot, but they didn't win out of each season. And he's making it like a big tour.
But so do we got boy? Because Scream Tour had boy bands.
No. They all individual rappers.
You know what I'm saying? That was the only difference though. The Scream
Tour
had.
Exactly. But once again, I was plugging it back in because Bow Wow was the Scream Tour.
Yeah.
This tour, Jermaine is doing his thing.
He made a lot of money from that.
Bow Wow is in it, and the Brat. So those are like the 3 staples, and then they got the kids doing the stuff.
Bow Wow and the Brat.
It's a So Def tour. It's the rap game, nigga. We were talking about Bow Wow earlier.
Yeah, but who the hell want to see Bow Wow or the Brat?
Bow Wow got hits. Don't ask me to name any. Bow Wow got hit, but you gotta admit now he I'm quite sure his what you call them, residual checks, they look real nice. Him and Jermaine's. And the Brat. But you gotta, the whole point of that story is
if they could
were talking about
if they could just see my face right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's why I went. The whole point of the story, like, but no, the whole thing is, yeah, that's a good show. He's doing a little tour. Bow Wow's incorporated in that. I'm quite sure they're gonna make some money off of the little kids that are nobodies, that are hot somebodies. But the whole thing, as you watch the series, those kids actually, it makes me go, damn. Rap is at a good spot. Even though we have they keep saying mumble rap. I'm not going to call it mumble rap, but the melodic rappers. But those kids on that show, them cats was spitting. They got some, as they say, bars. So it gives me that hope that, damn, we can get back to not just melodic, but skills of the hip hop, So for them being young, they still had it. So that tour is going on. It's all over the area. Check out the dates, but you need to check out season 2 and 3.
Yeah,
it's pretty tight. I don't even want to tell you.
Yeah, I'll check out season 2 and 3, and I'll be at the concert if he paying.
Yeah.
If he paying me the DJ, I'll be there.
So what if he say, I can't pay you the DJ, but if you hotter than this cat and he do it like the rap game, but he do the DJ game, we maybe need to.
No, you better call somebody else for that shit.
We need to pitch this to Jermaine.
I'm gonna tell him the
do
same.
It like
I'm
the
gonna tell
DJ
him the
game,
same
and
thing.
we'll do like,
I'm gonna tell him the same thing the other 3 DJs he called before me. Cause if Jermaine called me with that, he already called Khaled Drama.
Well, see, you got to look at it this way. But no, see, Jermaine is always about finding new talent. So even though you got
sometimes,
so even though we got skills, we may not be known like Khaled. So it's like, but we still got that same skills that they have.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what he did with the rap game.
But I'm hungry.
What if he does it with the DJ game?
I'm hungry now, not tomorrow.
Sometimes you get, yes, that's good. But if you can eat tomorrow,
I'm ready to eat
but you've been used to being hungry every day.
Nah, I'm ready to eat now, nigga.
Get on the train with me.
And if I can't make it, I'm gonna take it.
Ride this train.
I'm ready to eat now, nigga.
Ride it. Come on. Work with me now. You don't see the vision? Just like Charlemagne in the book. That was one of the things he said.
If you call me with that, I'll tell him like this: you either pay me now, or I'll wait till you after the show and rob you. Either way, I'm gonna eat.
Jermaine,
either way, I'm gonna eat.
Jermaine, that is not my theory of life. So I'm, holla at your boy. I ain't gonna rob you up front. I'm we gonna make money together. Nah, but he I did watch another thing about Jermaine. He was on an interview. I forgot who to interview, but that's what he was saying. That's how he's always conducted his business and artists. He's like, the difference, excuse me, and I am lying to you. It was T.I. that I'm getting this quote from. Because they were talking about Hustle Gang. He was like, he say, hey, I'll offer them the bag up front, or they can put in the work like they need to if they believe in their craft, and it's so much more that's going to be on the end. But sense. You know, if you want the bag up front, I can give you that big bag, but don't be expecting shit when I'm, goddamn, I'm making this much and you ain't making shit. Now you wanted the big bag up front. Sometimes you got to see the bigger picture.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. K. Michelle.
What about her?
Apparently, she trying to see a bigger picture.
What's that? Besides her ass? And breast?
No, you know she got that reduced down, but.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying bigger.
She got the new restaurant in ATL.
What?
Called Puff and Pedals. I mean, I big ups for her to get in the restaurant, but
true.
She's got quite a few crazy rules. She's got
Well, she's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Neither here nor there. What are the rules to puff and pass?
Well, they got 10 rules.
What is it called? Puff and pass?
No, Puff and Pedals. It had nothing to do with that type of puff. I
was being funny, but okay.
They have the right to refuse service to anyone deemed to be riffraff. So pretty much, I'm not getting in. Children are allowed only before 8 p.m.
Okay.
No incomplete parties will be seated, that's kind of a weird thing. That's something they do in Atlanta.
Yeah,
they do that. I never seen nowhere else, but they do that in Atlanta. No incompleted parties.
Yeah, I've actually, they do it hellified in Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying. It's something they really.
I just did something in Orlando, and they did that to me, and I'm like, really? Y'all trying to pull that shit here too?
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, Atlanta, I've seen that happening.
It has its place, but we'll go through the rules and we'll go back over everything.
This one I never heard of. 90-minute limit at tables.
Okay.
Which is ridiculous.
Okay.
So after 90 minutes, you got to go.
Okay, I understood.
But it probably take them what? Should it take them about 25 minutes to cook the food?
Right. I see it, and like I said, we gonna get each one in process.
Now this the killer. Mandatory 18% tip.
Wow, that bitch ain't trying to pay nobody. She's trying to make y'all pay for
them. And if you try to get smart on the ass, you only can have a maximum of 4 separate checks.
Wow.
So you can't try to do everybody do the little separate check.
Okay. Yeah, definitely something. That's all the rules that she's posted.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, no. And no, my bad. I live out too. No, well, ID required for all debit and credit cards, which, definitely not, because they scam us like a motherfucker. It's scam. That's Atlanta scam city, man.
Yeah.
So that I can understand that one.
Right, definitely.
No returns on food or drinks.
Okay, well, hold on. What is it's a restaurant, right?
Yeah, no returns.
So what if the chef fucked it up?
They don't give a fuck.
That's kind of that was an effed up one, because waitresses may put in your order wrong, and I didn't want spinguini. I wanted goddamn angel hair.
Well,
it's not my motherfucking fault.
No, but you only got 90 minutes, so you got to eat that shit and get the hell out of here.
Get into the 90-minute rule. Kind of see it, but understood, because once again, they will, a lot of places like that, they turn their restaurants into clubs, and even if it is not that, a lot of people will come and do the meet and greet and want to make it a social hour and not necessarily a restaurant. So in a restaurant, you make your money by the turnover of people. So I see the limit, but 90 minutes is a little too short.
Yeah, too short.
Unless they start the clock once the food hits the table.
Okay, well, yeah, okay.
And I ain't talking about the drinks and appetite.
Yeah. The 90 minutes start when the food.
The entree.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah. Now
the big plate.
Yeah. The kids after 8 o'clock, I can see, like, say, especially if they're trying to be upscale.
I sound like some. When I hear no kids after 8 o'clock, I'm thinking it's finna be some strippers in here after 8.
No,
so that's what I need to cook. What I mean,
you're hearing that, which could be true. Welcome to Atlanta.
Okay, I'm hearing no kids after 8. But I'm hearing, because we got in Atlanta, we got barbershop with strip clubs,
right? With poles. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So when I hear something like this in Atlanta, I'm
thinking
the
barbershop pole is not always just for
yeah. So I'm thinking,
but no, for the fact of mature and older gentlemen like myself taking the misses out, and you're not necessarily wanting the ambiance of no. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about after 8 o'clock, no kids. God damn it, that's why you got a babysitter, which I ain't got that problem. But my whole point is that's why you paid the babysitter to get away from the kids, to have that one-on-one time. So I see that. You take your woman out to a nice dinner date. You don't want, so I get that one. I forgot the other one that you said. They can refuse anybody. That's general rule.
Yeah, I'm not getting in.
Yeah. Yeah, for riffraff. How can you tell if I'm riffraff? Just because I'm...
It seems like it goes off of how you dress. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Well, so they should just modify that and make it. She's hood anyway, so she shouldn't be able to get in her own spot if that's the case, because she is all about riffraff.
What they say? Touche.
Yeah, exactly. So that one, when you said it, I'm like, okay. And there was another rule you said I can't remember, but it's weird rules, but.
No, the no incomplete part is that's common in Atlanta.
Well, because for the simple fact.
The big one is the 18% gratuity.
That one. There we go. Yeah. Now, I'm quite sure the plates are going to be kind of costly, but I should be able to give my gratuity as of the waiter or the waitress's services. Mm-hmm. If you do a crummy job, I'm not trying to give you 18%. Mm-hmm. I'll get at the bottom end. I just averagely give 10% of my bill. So
I don't.
So and that's just me at the bottom.
I don't.
If I'm spending $100, I give it $10. If I'm spending $30, I give you $3. So on and so forth. But
that's 10%.
Yeah.
Oh, then I guess I have been giving 10%.
Of 10% of $30.
Is what, $3? $3. Oh, I said I could be giving more than 10%.
Okay, see, bam, you don't right. But you got to remember, as waiters and waitresses. Like, say, what is minimum wage? I don't even know.
But see, I don't eat like that. I'm a great cook, so I cook.
Right, exactly.
But when I do, mostly, I'm not going to know. If I understand that's a high-end restaurant, right. So I already know you got to tip more.
Right.
But most places where I'm going, they're not that. They're like just joints. I mean,
right,
you still got wages and you tip.
Right.
I thought I wasn't tipping 10%, but I guess I was.
Yeah, they're asking.
Because no way in hell I'm spending $30. So at them type of places, it's probably maybe like.
You gonna spend 30? You can spend 30 at a joint, at a rib joint.
No, that's what I'm saying. I use about $20. I don't see 30. What the hell you order?
Shit, a slab of ribs to go. Nigga, you gotta have get your pork chop sandwich.
Nah, it's about 20, 25 at the most, and I usually tip like $5.
For you and the old girl, well, not in your case, but I'm just saying whoever you with.
Wait a minute. Is it 10% per person?
No.
Or per check?
Per check.
See, I was thinking 10% per person.
No. Per check.
Oh, okay. So that's why I had it all fucked up. So okay. I always thought I was under tipping, and I just didn't give a fuck. I was doing it anyway.
So, like you say, once again, if you got
so really, I was right on the right spot.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Nowadays they ask for 15 to 12. 18 is usually when you do gratuity if you do a party, like if you're doing more.
That's understandable.
Yeah,
because I didn't be in a situation like that.
Because you got to remember that motherfucker's having to hustle. Got to get your drink. Got to get this.
Now is that 18% per person?
Or it is supposed to be for per check, but some places like upscale ones try and do per person, and they will add it
when you do the party thing.
Yeah, so it's like 18, and it's 80 y'all or 10 of y'all.
Yeah, I done been in a situation like that.
So it's like...
Which is fun to eat like that.
Right, exactly.
But it's always some jackass who don't want to contribute.
Right. And
or be like, oh, y'all putting all that in there?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm good then. I'm straight.
Like, nah, nigga, pay up. And then that...
Now it pisses me off.
According to this place... They only gonna let you split the bill.
You can't do that. Then we get mad. I'll be like, just fuck it, just split the bill. Yeah,
exactly.
You know, jackass trying to do some cheap shit. You finna pay you. You finna pay your tip, nigga.
So yeah, and
because we don't work the ladies to death.
Yeah, exactly.
And he be the main one. Asking for extra shit.
Oh, I thought it was just me. Okay.
Nah, I should get mad.
Motherfucker, like, God damn, nigga, how many times? Shit, you don't want to pay.
Yeah.
But and you got to remember, they're not getting minimum wage; they're getting below minimum wage, so they're actually making their money off. Well,
depends. I don't know what the law in Florida is. As long as I've been in Atlanta, I don't know what the law is, but I know in Florida, you can do two different ways. You don't have to pay servers All they make some places they don't pay servers at all. They just pay them by tips. Or what's less or whatever. If they don't make any tips, then you have to pay them. But some people actually do get paid. Right. Every restaurant is different. Not every restaurant do that.
Yeah. Well, and once again, I'm being stereotypical for the cross border. Let's just say minimum wage. Like I said, don't know, $8.50. Let's just say $9.
Yeah, but what you pay them has below it.
Yeah, they're getting paid $5.50. So so their tip is making up that difference. So that's why a lot of restaurants, your waiters and waitresses.
It depends on what state. Every state. That's
right. And that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what it is in Georgia.
I can't tell you nowhere else.
Florida is different.
Now you go to the Keys
because we don't have to pay our bartenders.
Right.
Bartenders don't have to pay in Florida.
Right. Now you go to the Keys down in bottom of Miami Keys and stuff. There's what they call the luxury tax. And the luxury tax,
Georgia's got luxury tax.
Georgia does?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I go and do my thing and keep moving.
Yeah, luxury tax. Shit.
But they and on the food, luxury tax on the food. I know they got the luxury tax for living.
Everything. I mean, that's the thing I was forgetting when I'm sitting buying groceries and shit, and I be like,
be like, it ain't the same when you're in Florida.
And I be like, oh, yeah, Florida is no tax on groceries.
Yeah, exactly.
And Georgia is tax on groceries and medicine.
Right, now how you gonna charge me?
I'm like, how the hell this shit get this high?
I knew I should have thrown this shit across state line.
Okay.
Nigga smuggled a couple of goddamn
nigga trafficking oxtails and shit.
Exactly.
And crabs. Girl, we gotta get here for them crabs, spit that meat out. Yeah. But shit, they crabs is different than what we eat.
Yeah,
we eat actual crab.
Right.
You go to Atlanta and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give you some crab." They could give you a sandwich with some shit already peeled out.
Yeah, but meat. Nah,
this ain't no blue crab.
Nah, nigga, let me do the work. Let me put in some work.
Yeah, they ain't same. But well, shit, man, almost about that time.
Yep.
YG, what you think about that YG video before we leave out of here?
What is it? Pull it, push it, twerk it.
Oh man, you so off. Pop it, shake it.
Pop it, shake it. Pull it, twerk it.
When I'm laughing, because I just imagine you fucking a hoe. She trying to pop it, shake it. You trying to twerk it, pull it. It's not working, baby. What's going on?
Yeah, get that.
Yeah, y'all all sync.
That show.
I mean, everybody trying to compare it against Tip Drill. Nothing.
No. I don't. I guess they're just saying because of the nudity, maybe on the uncut one.
Yeah, I'm talking about the uncovered, not the
right. And that's what I'm saying. I guess that's why they're comparing it because it's a bunch of females.
It was too many niggas. It was way more.
Well, you know what I see it was
than women. That was one. That was one strike against them. Tip Drill had on them. So that's number one. Tip Drill 1-0 right now.
Right.
The second
Tip Drill 1.
Yeah, 1-0. The second thing was it wasn't that top quality hoes, and it was like a lot of these hoes were unknown. Like the Tip Drill, these a lot of them they were famous strip club hoes.
What do you call it? What is with a V? Video evictions.
No, those were strippers.
Oh, okay. Tip Drill?
Yeah, from Atlanta and Miami. Famous strippers.
Well, I mean, they still video evictions. A lot of the damn strippers in Atlanta are well known. Shit, they getting more money than the damn.
Yeah. So that's 2-0.
Right. 2 for Tip Drill.
The third thing was the selection was narrow.
Yeah, it was only like 2 or 3.
You know,
like maybe 5. It was just the little red bone with all the tats was the main feature.
It seemed like they got after you watched the interview, it just felt like these hoes got raped. It was not enough.
Okay, so yes,
so like a mass rape happened.
Since you went there, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Has anybody seen them since? We need to go to their mama house and check on them. You need to check. Is they okay?
You know,
it was way too many niggas.
Strippers matter too. Okay, yeah, it was. I think what it was.
What happened to the? I remember one boy used to say, "Damn, what happened to the toe budget?" I'm like, "Damn, what happened to the whole budget?"
Yeah, what happened to the whole budget?
Yeah.
I think what it was is them niggas was balling in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He rented a condo off of the lakefront,
and
he said, "We're gonna do a video shoot and an after party type thing." They had to sign waivers and consents to get in. And as the party progressed, they got looser and looser. And I'm quite sure after the cameras went off, and it's probably other footage that we didn't see. It was probably a bunch of fucking and sucking and doing a little bit of everything.
That's what I said.
It turned into an orgy.
Have you seen these whole sets? But it wasn't enough hoes.
Yeah, but that's my whole point. He had his crew because he was from L.A., so goddamn it, I'm bringing all my enforcers and everything because I ain't trying to get robbed like these niggas in Miami and all this shit. So
it would have been like
it was more of him and his entourage and a couple of strippers from Miami. What is it? King of Diamonds and stuff, that they brung in. So they just played on the jet skis and in the pool. And after that, it was probably a big orgy. So it wasn't really a video. Because if you see the original, the video they put out, they wasn't even in Miami. None of the footage was from Miami. It's from Tobago or Trinidad, like they were at the festival. So you see no footage from the uncut to the other one, so but you can tell it was like, bitch, this wasn't the original thing.
But my thing, you said it's about some sucking and fucking going on. Now you got me thinking. Them, I don't know if they still doing, but remember back then, I know they were real popular, so I don't know if they still doing. Remember back in the porn thing where they had the girl and she tried to take the world record. And she would fuck all the dudes in the world.
How many people?
Yeah, the world record. You made me thinking like one of them things.
Hey,
like, what is it called? Gang Bang 2017.
Hey, it's Posse Bella. Ain't no telling.
All right, since we've been talking about hoes, we gotta give women some little uplifting. Big ups to what's the girl? The black chick who won the USA Miss USA 2017.
Don't know.
I can't think of her name.
I remember.
Smart chick, man. She a real scientist, nuclear scientist.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, they had quite a few finalists. Was like they was like all smart. They all was lawyers. There was all type of shit. So they stepping their game up for that.
Bad bodies and good brains, huh?
I think her name McCullough. Yeah.
Is that the one that they was kind of going at her because she's kind of very bright skinned and they were saying?
I ain't heard nobody going at her.
I don't know if that's the same one. But yeah,
it's not really bright, but she's Carmel.
No. It wasn't Miss. You said that's Miss America.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the WWE chick, the one that said she want to fuck black dudes?
No. Nah, there was a beauty pageant. It wasn't Miss America. Now that you say that, I think
Miss USA. She just won Miss, not Miss America.
Okay, so this one was like, let's just say, I forgot who it was. So let's digress off of that story because I don't have enough information. But they were messing with her because they were going. You could tell that she has white, like her mom's white or something, and they were going. She only won because, you could tell she was the whiter version of the rest of the black. But it was like Miss Black USA pageant. It was a all black, pageant, and they were saying, nah, she only got it because she was the whiter or brighter. They was going with the dark skin, red bone type theory thing. So, but I can't remember which pageant it was.
Oh, okay. Well, just in. Colin, what's his name? Colin
Kaepernick.
Yeah. I always fucked up. Yeah. They finna put his jersey in the Smithsonian Museum.
Okay, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not in on anybody's teams. He's
they said that they kind of blackballing him.
Yeah, they blackballing him. Yeah, that's which is effed up. Now that part is effed up.
Hey, at least he got the bag. He got the money.
Yeah. And he's been doing activist work. Maybe, he may not be.
Find his calling.
Yeah, exactly. So time will tell. We will see.
Tomorrow, we got Faith Evans, Notorious B.I.G., the King I album dropping.
Right.
Snoop Dogg album, Never Left dropping.
Bam.
Vince Staples, Big Fish Theory.
Didn't understand the title, but okay.
And then Montana, 3000, Chicago. Don't Doubt the God.
Okay.
Dropping.
So we got a lot of stuff on the radar. We'll keep you posted of what's popping and what's hot and what's not.
For sure.
But in the meantime, between time, Media Cartel Mixshow at gmail.com. That's where you keep your comments. That's where you add your invites. That's where you holler at your folk for those concerts that you need, sound, DJing. If you don't want to pay, then you don't even, according to my man.
And everybody that emailed this week, I sent out a pic of Ozzie in that $2,500 shirt. Yay.
And on that note, we are out.